everybody, and welcome back. I am so sorry it has taken me an extra couple days to get to this updated read for you guys. I know you've all been waiting for it on Wynter Wagoner. She's 13 and missing from Kentucky. We did do an Ancestor read on the case. I will link it somewhere up here at the end of the video. So this is going to be the updated read where we get some more information. Now I also have another updated read coming on a few other reads. So make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you're made aware when I go live and when I do updated reads. Now on this case, I have found out a lot more. So it is really made my first read make a lot more sense to me. I was really confused in the Ancestor read why the employment came out, and these are all my opinion only. You guys do your own research. It's all alleged. It's my interpretation of my cards. I believe the employment was the actual fostering system. So I'm going to leave that there. So now we're going to try and get a little bit more information as to what was going on and then what happened the day of. So we're going to be asking about, now that we know that she was in foster care, I believe she had a younger sister that was in foster care with her there, and she is still there, I believe. I don't know if they've removed her, anything like that, but I do know that when Wynter was there, her little sister was also there. Now, I've also found out that this was out in the middle of nowhere. This wasn't in like a little city or anything like that. This was out in the middle of nowhere where everybody knew everybody. So we are going to get going on the updated read and see what we can find out regarding Wynter. Okay, so first we are going to get a card that represents Wynter. So let's do that. Look at this. Remember I said that her little sister was there? Right? With her. This almost looks like Wynter and her little sister. This is the Six of Cups. So we asked for a card that represented Wynter, and that couldn't be more perfect for representing her. I also know from, I don't know if it was somebody from the family who had spoke out or she did, that she was the one that was always taking care of her little sister when they were living with one of their parents. Sorry about the cough, you guys. But anyway, this is somebody coming back from the past. That's what it represents. So did somebody she know from the past come back to help her? I'm so sorry. Give me a second, you guys. I'm so sorry. My allergies and my asthma are really acting up. We're in for some snow there this weekend, so I'm glad I got out to my doctor's appointment while I did. So anyway, this is either somebody coming back from the past or the past coming back to you. So, and this is the card that we've got that's representing her. Now let's see the card representing the foster parents. We've got the Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles, like, I mean, this can mean a lot of different things. But the feeling that I'm getting from it, it's almost like I don't want to be critical, but I got to tell you what it means. This is somebody who feels like they're always doing the right thing. I've done things the right way. I'm competent. You know, it's nothing that we did wrong. And I believe that that's the stance that the foster parents are taking also. It kind of worries me a little bit because like when people try to over push their either like for a job, like their qualifications or this or that, they try to make themselves look like a victim too, instead of maybe there was something else going on there. I'm always leery when people push a narrative of we did this, we did that, we always did everything right, we did nothing wrong. When somebody kind of takes that stance, you got to kind of look into it a little deeper, and we're going to. I want to see between Wynter and the foster parents, what was the vibe there? I've got the Fool in reverse. This is like somebody making a lot of bad decisions. This is like a catastrophe waiting to happen. And excuse my nails, you guys, they've been breaking off like crazy. But the Fool in reverse, it's like this is a catastrophe. This is like a mess. Something is not working out properly, so somebody ended up making some bad decisions. Was it leaning towards the foster parents? Was it leaning towards her? We'll see as things come out. We'll get some clarification cards. Okay, so again with Wynter, the Four of Swords. This is almost like a rejection. Let's get another one. The Queen of Cups. Kind, loving, but I'm vulnerable. And I heard that she was, even though like she kind of got herself into a lot of trouble and she's run away before in the past, she's got such a loving and kind heart. And I feel like with her, I'm just getting like the feeling of her. It's almost like she is very vulnerable in so many ways emotionally, but she puts up this hard front. You know what I mean? And that's her way of protecting herself from people harming her emotionally. She puts up like an ice front almost, like you can't hurt me. But meanwhile, inside, things are really, really bothering her. And she's putting up this front because of some kind of rejection. So, I mean, like, if you are constantly trying to tell people, like, how you're really feeling and they mock you or make fun of you or gaslight you, like, oh, you shouldn't be thinking that way. It's not that way. You you start putting up walls. And I feel like that's what she has done here. She put up a lot of walls to protect herself emotionally, physically. It's like if they're scared, if I make them scared of me, I won't have to be scared of them. But inside, she is. And that's why she's doing this. And I feel like a lot of kids growing up in foster care myself, I feel like a lot of kids are misunderstood because of this. Unless you've been in the situation, you don't know how it feels. Like, think of taking yourself out of where you are and placing you in somebody else's home that you don't know, you've never been to. There's nothing there's nothing there to show you that you're protected. You know what I mean? You've got to rely on people you've never met before that you don't know their history. And because we know, and it's in the statistics, a lot of foster parents get into fostering so they can abuse kids. And I'm going to put it out there because I can speak of it because I grew up in the foster system since I was really young. So I know what goes on. I know what happens. And you're not believed if you bring things to, the attention of your workers or whatever about what's going on. Anyway, and I feel that she was putting up a hard, cold front. And when you do that, then you're classified as a troublemaker, a problem child. When in all due respect, You are protecting yourself the only way you know how. And I want you guys to really think about that. Think about somebody comes to your house, forces you out, takes you out of everything you know and everybody that you know, whether you're being treated and fed and you know what I mean? You're taken from that and put in a house with complete strangers. It's not your things, it's not your bed, it's not your parents, it's not your family, it's not your friends. You are taken out of everything you've known and placed somewhere else, and you're expected to be normal. It's not that way. Anyway, I could go on a rant forever. So I want to say that I can understand exactly the way she's feeling here. She feels like she's been rejected. She doesn't understand why her family isn't doing something about this and stopping this. And these are all valid feelings that I'm telling you. This is not new. Like, it's not just her. And like I said, when you do things to start protecting yourself, because you don't understand. You're in an environment, you don't even know anybody or anything. You put up walls to protect yourself, and you do things to kind of, you're feeling so scared and vulnerable. You do certain things to make them a little fearful of you. And it's a protection mechanism. And that's what I felt she was doing here. She was very misunderstood. How did the foster parents take that? Let's see. We've got the strength in reverse. This is like an abuse of power. Like, you're here now, you're under our control, and you're going to follow our rules, whether you like it or not. And now you've got these people you don't even know telling you what you can and can't do, how you should be doing things, what you should. It's horrible. Um, Now, with foster parents, are they setting down the rules? Probably. You know, they got rules for their house and this and that. But the way that they do it, I felt here was very, how can I say it, overpowering to her. When she's at her most vulnerable, and she's got a little sister she's trying to protect here too, I feel like maybe the way they went about this, they could have been a little softer. And they weren't. They were very stern, very this, very that. This is it. No deviation from that. So when you get the strength in reverse like this, especially in a situation like this, where somebody thinks that they're the ones that do everything right, we know everything, and you're going to do it our way. So you've gone from living your life with your family, being thrown into this situation where everything is, I don't know how to even explain it, you guys. There's nothing familiar there at all. Not even a pillow to put your head on. So I feel with this, I think they were really stern, very, and I think that put her more on edge. And the Four of Pentacles, we got some Pentacles coming out with them. So I do believe that, you know, even though they're saying that they did this to protect the kids and help kids and stuff, there was the money factor that they liked about this also, right? Because the Four of Pentacles upright is somebody who's greedy and selfish. Just saying, I'm only telling you what the cards mean. So even though they're saying, oh, we didn't do it for the money and this and that, why are these pentacles coming out with the strength in reverse? Just because you say it doesn't mean it's true. It's what you want to project. I do feel, you guys, just my own gut feeling, and this is my opinion only, alleged entertainment purposes only, don't come for me. I'm telling you what I'm getting from my cards. There's something being hidden here. And there is a money factor that's going with this. So in between these two, the vibe, we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So we got the Fool in reverse, which is telling me somebody made some really bad decisions. We've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. That is telling me somebody who's very immature. And we've got the Three of Cups also in reverse. doing things to excess, immaturity, doing things to in excess, and making some bad decisions. So the vibe between them, it's like no matter what she did, like just trying to protect her own fears and herself, and they seen her as a problem child. They felt like from this side, they felt like she was going to be one of the harder ones to keep under their thumb. And her side is, I got to beef up my protection. And it was a clash. I don't care what the foster father, I know I heard somebody sent me the link to an interview that Hatfield and McCoy's did with the foster father. And it just set me, I don't know, kind of set me off because I know what she's going through. I know how the system works. And it was kind of icky in some ways. And I immediately was drawn to a foster family that I went to. Some of the very, it was in one, anyway, it doesn't matter. And the foster father was an SA abuser of the foster kids. And I'm not saying, like I said, that's what was shown to me, was that foster father of mine. He not only was abusive SA, he was mentally, physically, emotionally abusive. So when I'm shown him, it's like this foster father is covering up something. And the way he tried to push the narrative, oh, she liked doing things with me, and I did this with her, and I did that with her, and okay, where are you saying in any of that interview, oh, my wife, was teaching her how to cook, or teaching her how to do laundry right, or teaching her how to sew? You didn't hear any of that. It was all him and her, which set my spidey senses going. Okay, so that's the overall that we got between them. Spidey senses are already going. So now I want to see the days leading up to her finally going missing. What was going on at that home? What was going on at that home? The days going up to her going missing. The Nine of Cups. Somebody wasn't getting what they wanted. Temperance in reverse. Somebody making up stories. Somebody not getting what they wanted, and somebody making up stories. King of Swords in reverse. This is somebody being angry about being outed. Not getting what I want. Somebody spreading some stories. And somebody being angry. Okay, so let's go for the Nine of Cups first. Let's get some clarification on the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups is not getting what I want. This is the Page of Pentacles. Somebody very self-absorbed. Not getting what they wanted. And the Five of Wands. The Five in the upright is my bully card. The Five of Wands in reverse is somebody needs to... This is avoidance. So the Page of Pentacles. Somebody is really self-absorbed. Not getting what I want. Somebody was really more caring about themselves, and I think that this could be. I think this is, and I can only tell you guys what I'm getting. So please, entertainment purposes only. I'm only telling you what I'm getting. I feel this so deep. It's almost like there was rules set down. You're not following them. I'm running out of patience. If you want to avoid something happening, you better do as you're told. The Temperance in reverse. This is some false stories with the Ace of Pentacles. This is lack of funds. So with Temperance in reverse, stories and lack of funds. Seven of Wands. Confusion. Causing some confusion. So I don't know if she thought, I think there could have been an argument over some money. I don't know if there was something she wanted or needed. Like, did she want to go somewhere maybe? And they wouldn't give her the money to do it. Somebody causing a lot of confusion. It's almost like you're making up stories. So because you're doing that, or you're not following the script, you're not going to get the money that you're supposed to be getting. Like, I know, like us as in foster care, we were given an allowance weekly. So was it maybe being withheld so she couldn't go anywhere? And it's almost like, don't confuse the two. So it's almost like I was told if I did this and I did that, I would get an allowance. But you're making up stories. You're not following the rules, so you're not getting it. So don't confuse the two. If you don't do this, you're not getting that. And I got that kind of sort of like over here too. Avoidance, avoiding giving. And we got it with the Pentacles too, avoiding giving her. Uh, I think that she was really pissed off with them. Maybe things kept changing here. Like, I'm doing what you told me I had to do. I did it, and now it's not good enough. Well, because you didn't do this too, or you didn't do that too, or now you're complaining about it. So you're not going to get what you want because you're not giving us what we want. That's what I'm getting from this. And the King of Swords in reverse here. This is somebody who's pissed off because somebody's outed them. What's this about? The Seven of Swords. Failure. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. Two of Pentacles. This is a paper trail. See all the Pentacles here? So the King of Swords, I'm pissed off because you've outed me. The Seven of Swords, it's like a failure. And the Two of Pentacles, it's like there's a paper trail of receipts. I feel like he had to get rid of some paper trail of receipts. Or you can't prove this. So whatever she got finally was the straw that broke the camel's back. And I feel it was over her not being able to do certain things that she was told she was going to be able to do. I think that money was withheld from her because they didn't feel like she was doing what she should have been doing. And she was very confused because she felt that she was living up to what she was supposed to be doing. But it seemed every time she did things that she thought she had to do, there was something else added to it. Nope, you didn't do that, so now you're not getting this. Yes, I know we told you we'd take you to town, but you didn't do this, so now you're not going. You know what I mean? It's like she would have never been able to do or live up to their expectations. Let's see what came out here. The Three of Wands. Look at this. This is like walking away into the forest, right? Careful planning. So this, we're going to the day of, and I've already got the careful planning here. She planned a way out. And I'm really being drawn to that card because the careful planning, to me, I'm being thrown so much. And it's like, were there cameras in the house? Because I feel like there was cameras in the house. She was being watched really closely. So she had to plan this meticulously. So I'm getting there was cameras inside the house. Okay, so the day of, what happened? We've got the moon. Moon's in reverse. Wants something to end. This is lies, deception, deceit. She wanted things, she just wanted out of there. She wanted it over and done with. She wanted to be out of there, free of them. I feel like she felt like she was trapped. The Hierophant. This is making a commitment. The Nine of Swords. Stress and anxiety. The Empress. Nurturing and abundance. And Death in reverse. Wants out. She wanted the hell away from there. It was causing so much stress and anxiety for her being there. She didn't know what else to do. And it's almost like with the Hierophant upright, it's almost like, no, there's no way out for you. So you might as well just do what we want. She was committed to this. That was it. She was getting out. She didn't care how she got out, but she was getting out. She was fed up. Because this is definitely, that's it. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm out. I want out of here. Forget it. The Empress upright, it's like, usually that's like nurturing and abundance, and I can take care of myself, but I'm getting the hell away from this. Again, feeling like she was trapped in this situation with no other way out. The Moon, lies, deceit, deception. This is also sometimes affairs. She wanted something to end here. Let's see what it was. The Nine of Pentacles. In reverse, I need to refocus. Or the focus shifted to her for some reason. The Seven of Pentacles. She was out of her comfort zone, or something was going on that was not comfortable to her. Nine of Pentacles. I'm out of my comfort zone, or this is out of my comfort zone. I need to refocus. The lies, the deceit, the deceptions, the infidelities, false friends. That's what the Moon stands for, all of this. And the Moon in reverse is like, I want this all to end. I'm done. I need another one over here. See, look at this, the Six of Pentacles. Somebody wasn't taking accountability for what they did to make this happen. I believe that's the foster parents. They had She believes that it was because of them. It's something that they were doing that they refused to take accountability for that pushed her to this point. These foster parents, my opinion only, allegedly, entertainment purposes only, I don't think these foster parents are being very truthful. They say that in every conversation, there's a little bit of truth and a little bit of lies, especially in a situation like this. And I'd already felt that the foster father was overcompensating for something. Okay, so I'm going to ask how she felt about the foster father. The Knight of Swords. The Page of Wands. And the Ace of Cups. I asked how she like the relationship with the foster father, right? The Ace of Cups, like this is make your own decision on this. I've already got mine. The Ace of Cups, this is somebody who has a bond or wants a bond with somebody. The Page of Wands is somebody who's like really emotional. And then the Knight of Swords is I'm going to be the one that saves you. To me, I get an icky feeling from this. It's almost like he isolated her in certain ways. It's like, if you have a problem, you come to me. I care about you. I'm going to do this for you. I can make things better. I can change things. I don't know if there was a forced bond here, but that's what I'm feeling. So what's going on now? I'm going to give them another shuffle. What's going on now? What's going on now? We got the Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped and pressured. The Hermit in reverse. Taking it out of safety and isolation. So somebody's feeling trapped. I feel that she is somewhere. I feel like she may even still be alive. She's trapped somewhere. She's been taken from the safety of where she felt safe. But the Hermit, like in reverse, is like leaving, being taken out of a place of safety, and this is isolating somebody. And then I got the trapped with it. I feel like she's probably still alive, you guys. The Two of Cups. I can be the one to heal you. This is a relationship between two people. I'm going to be the one to heal you. I will make sure things are all right. So there is somebody else with her. The Five of Cups in reverse. Things are out of her control. She has no control over what's going on right now. But I do feel like there's somebody else that is with her. A male. This Two of Cups. This is a fairly new relationship too. Somebody is protecting her. I do feel like she's trapped somewhere. Like she's not free to leave. I don't think she's being harmed. So this could be whoever's helping her is keeping her held up somewhere because now they're afraid of being in trouble for helping her get away. Isolation and being trapped. So I think there's stuff at the foster home that drove her away. Could there have been things going on there that aren't being spoken about? Yes. Could this even be the same person? Yes. Because I feel like somebody helped her get away. This person's keeping her trapped in isolation somewhere. The Two of Cups is like, this is going to be a new bond. This is a new relationship. I'm going to be the one that helps you. I'm going to be the one that takes care of you now. And the Five of Cups in reverse is, this isn't in your control anymore. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Don't waste my time. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to be taking a financial loss. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That could be a theft too. So in her flight to get away from all of this, what was happening at this foster home, and her need to get the hell out of there and be free of it, she could have met up with somebody else, or this could be the same person. I'd have to do a lot deeper dive into this, because with what I'm getting down here, somebody's being trapped, kept in isolation. I'm going to be the one to save you. Things are out of your control. Don't waste my time. This could also be some form of abuse too. Somebody who's very stubborn and doesn't want her wasting their time. And the Ten of Pentacles. This is a theft or financial loss. One more. The Ten of Cups. We're going to be one happy little family. Or this is family helping this person. This Ten of Cups has really confused me now, because I know that the family card came out and the parent card came out in the first read I did. This could be, look at, we're your family now. I'm going to be the one that helps you. So there could be, this could be either the foster family or her real family keeping her in isolation because they're afraid for themselves. I don't know. But there is a family connection, whether it be the foster family or her real family now. Because like, this is family helping you. And I've got over here, I'll be the one that saves you. I'll be the one that helps you and takes care of you. One more. Oh. Hang on a second, guys. Come on. Jeez. The Sun. Upright. This is a warm and new beginning. That's concerning kind of to me. It's like, did she have a change of heart? It's like, no, I want to go back. I'm going to go back. But she's being held now. I think she's still alive. I don't see anything here where it's telling me that she's gone. She's passed on. But I do think that she's being held by somebody. And this person is basically like, I'm your family now. I'm going to be the one that saves you. Keeping her in isolation. Trapped. Trapped and pressured. In isolation. I'll be the one to save you. Things that you can't control this anymore because now I've got to keep you hidden so I don't get in trouble. The Knight of Pentacles. That's kind of a little bit concerning. Don't waste my time. Like, play along with this. Excuse me, the Ten of Pentacles. So it's after a loss. Somebody worried about the financial burden of all this, maybe? Because I'm your family now. I'm going to be the one that takes care of you. It's going to be you and me in a warm and new beginning. Read into that what you guys want. But I feel like there is a male involved here. She wanted away from that. Did something happen here where one of them took her somewhere and has got her hidden now and trapped? Or did she run from that and met up with somebody who now has her isolated and trapped? But I do feel she's still with us. So that is a good thing because that means that there's time to save her. So I will be doing another read on this, you guys, because this is confusing to me. I want to know if the foster parents are involved or if this is somebody else. So the next read, we are going to ask all those questions. If you guys have questions that you want me to ask in the next read on this, put them in the description below the video here, and I will go through them and we will add some of them to the read. Those will be some of the questions that we ask on the next read on Wynter Wagoner. But those are the next questions I'm going to be asking. If it's one of the foster parents involved, one of her bio family involved, or is this somebody different? Because I do have a male here. As I said, the one good thing that has come out of all this madness is I do believe she's still alive right now, today. We're October 7th. As of today, I feel she's still with us. But where? So please make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Please give this video a like. It's free to do. There's also a donation button down here, a super thanks. If you are able to donate, that would be greatly appreciated. It helps me, put time aside and everything to do this, and it helps the channel a lot. Helps me, and it shows me that you guys are appreciative of what I'm doing. So with that being said, I will do another read on this in a couple days, and we'll take it from there. Don't forget, if you have questions, put them down below this in the comment section below the video. Share this out where you can. Okay, with that being said, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.